to the channel. So, what am I talking about today? I have, I'm trying to relax because of massive stress. So, I was going through something today and I thought about, like I said, 5 things that I've achieved that I achieved after 28. So I don't know if I should, I don't know what it's called 5 things I achieved after 28. So I used to think that I was going to be able to achieve a lot of things, not like doing my master's wasn't an achievement. But when I did my master's, had the idea, the concept that I had, I felt like I wasn't going to be long in the job market. Like I wasn't going to be searching for jobs. I wasn't going to be stressed about it. I'm intelligent. I've gathered all the international knowledge. What the world had in store for me was just a lot, just a lot. So majority of the things that I achieved came after 28. Like when I say I achieved something, because not like I didn't achieve things before then, but when they say like milestone, when I think about the milestone, I'm like, yeah, I did achieve that. Of course, not by my power or not by my might, but by God's grace. But like I'm just saying, like in terms of milestone, achieved a lot. I think the first one was I was able to have a very healthy mental health. My mental health was shaky for the most part of my life, and was very shaky for the most part of my life. So I didn't know how to handle certain things at certain times, just react because of that's how I feel. And of course, you're not supposed to just act out how you feel. I might be feeling terrible, but I wouldn't want everybody on the road to see me and say, Marvelous is feeling terrible, right? I didn't smile a lot. I wasn't happy, and there were genuine reasons. Trust me, there were reasons why I should not be happy. But I had to make sure that I came out of all of that. So the first thing was my mental health. The second thing was my PhD. So the second thing was my PhD because when
Hey guys,
because when my parents wanted me to do it, I wasn't interested in doing it. And I felt like it was a waste. I was just going to be bearing Dr. Marvelous for no reason. Pardon me, I'm holding this phone in my hand because that's the only way I can have like a balanced view as opposed to like the down view. I don't want to be doing that, so I'll just do it this way. So I didn't want to be seen as man paying me, but that's the only way I can do this. I didn't want to be seen as that doctor that just calls herself a doctor. I had to have something to attach to it. It just had to make sense. I knew what I was doing and it was the right time. So my PhD, I finished it. If you've watched my previous video, in 2 years actually, but it was kind of delayed and it just stretched it so that it went that 3 years for no reason. Those people, they know yourself. Anyway, that happened and it made me feel good that you didn't make a mistake, even though some people will tell you that certain people forget that if I had done it when I was supposed to do it, they won't have the guts to talk to me now. But it's fine, you understand. But at the end of the day, all things work together for good. And now I was so happy because I was like, so I can do this. So what I was thinking and how I was feeling was valid. So I believe that you shouldn't neglect how you feel. It's very valid. don't let anybody tell you that what you're feeling is not valid. It was very, very valid for me to feel that if I had done it when I was gonna, when my parents or my dad wanted me to do it, I would have failed at it. I would have done it for years and years, right? But when I wanted to do it, I put my mind to it and I did it. And that in itself is an achievement. Now, by the time I calculated, because the reason why I wanted to finish in 2 years was because I still wanted to be able to finish by 30, irrespective of the fact that I started at 28. Do you understand? And so I did, right? I finished, and you can also guess my age. I don't want to say it, don't worry. I'll do 35 things in 35. No, achieve 35 things by the age of 35. I'm gonna do that, but I'll analyze how I'm going to be doing it, how I'm going to be talking about it, the videos and all up until the 35. But for now, let's focus on this. So the first one I said was healthy mental health. The second one was my PhD. The third one was my, what was the third one? Was my business, right? When I started working, everything has a story. When I started working, the salary wasn't enough for me, but I'm an independent person, not because I just like to be independent, and I like to be able to take care of myself. Like I take a pride in taking care of myself, if that makes sense. And so I want to maintain the same energy my mother and my father used to bring me up. Does that make sense? So we don't want to go below, we need to be aiming high. So I wanted to start a particular business, it didn't work out. And then I started another business, but I realized that I couldn't sustain it alone. I was going to be tired, knowing my kind of nature. After a while, I can be really tired and I don't want to achieve it at the moment, right? I won't want to achieve it. And so that was what happened. I started a business and it's almost 2 years now. The business is two. It's almost two, like it's almost two to be honest. And it's going fine, of course. Business has its own ups and downs and that's a part of life, right? But that business, it wasn't like it was of course, it's more than that. It wasn't like it was $1 million business, right? But it was enough to make me comfortably enjoy my job as a lecturer, and like comfortably enjoy my job as a lecturer and still make money. If that makes sense. Also, what was the fourth one? The fourth one. There's a fourth one. There's a fourth one. There's a fourth one. Oh, I can't remember the fourth one, so let's just restrict it to, like, I wrote it down. Let me come back. I'll come back. Let me check. The first one is actually healthy mental health and passion for life. Okay, so my passion for life reduced a bit. At a certain point in my life, it just reduced. Like I didn't have that much passion, I wasn't happy, and all of that came back. So once my mental health was restored and it was healthy, my passion for life grew. And then I started the business, and the business was sustaining me. I wasn't complaining about my salary. So that's a good thing. So I wasn't necessarily complaining about my salary as much because I knew I could take care of basic luxury that I think is luxury. To some people it might not be, right? Basic luxury. And then PhD. And the fifth one was living alone. seriously, I learned something. It's my biggest achievement. And I'm kind of happy because I didn't, I was able to achieve it before marriage. That makes sense. And I think that's like part of the reason why I'm like, if I get married, I need to stay alone and master certain things and know how to plan my life before I enter another man's house. Because that's a different ballgame entirely. You need to now be able to take care of another human being. So imagine if I don't know how to take care of myself, I'll not bring another human being. And of course, you're going to be doing certain things. They're going to bring another child, another human being to the world. And you have to take care of a third human being. So that's like me managing my husband, and me managing my child. That's a lot. That's a lot. So for those that want to have more children, mothers to elder, I was thinking of having a lot, but I can't think of it. It's a lot of work. But anyway, you never know. I'm just saying, like, that last one is the biggest achievement for me. Living alone, knowing the kind of family background I'm from, having kids for so many years, and now I'm staying on my own. I can go out. I'm not find something. I don't even want to go anywhere. That's the problem. I don't want to go nowhere. I just want to be in my house, be able to eat what I like, when I want to, buy food if I want to, and just enjoy my life. Understand? So these are the 5 things that I achieved before. No, after 28, not before anywhere. We'll still talk about things that I want to achieve or have started. 35 things before 35. Stay tuned for that. I would start the first episode by January. So we're going to have how many episodes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes on that. 35 before 35. So we do 5 things. Use 5. No, 10. 2, 3, 4, 6. No, 5. So 5 things. So 5, 6. Yeah. Anyway, ciao.